three-dimensional movements of the body that we need to be doing in everything that we do throughout the day. The idea is, as always, to have nice fluid flowing movement rather than any tension or stress and strain. So not over pushing anything, not forcing anything too much. Again, using the breath, so keeping the breath calm and relaxed. So we're going to start off in a standing position. So find your own comfortable space around you and we'll just start to shake. So shaking the hands, just banging the heels into the ground. So create some vibration, let the knees give a little bit. So I'll show you from the side. So we're just giving, let the shoulders and the head just go. Really shake everything out. Feel that vibration through the body. You can breathe in through the nose. And you can let a nice long sigh out. A nice full breath in through the nose, easy breathing. Let everything go. Let rid of any tension. Move around a little bit. And then just come to balance. Let's bring your feet about hip width apart. Just pop your hands on the belly and just take a moment just to let the breath settle. Easy breathing in and out through the nose, just at your own rhythm. Just letting the breath calm. Just allow the body to move ever so slightly if it needs to, so we're not creating any rigidity. Focus on really grounding yourself through the heels, through the feet, and then at the same time lengthening up and lifting tall through the spine. Balancing energies, grounding, connecting to the earth, connecting to the sky. Good, and then just let the arms rest by the side. Take your feet a little bit wider apart, facing forwards. And we are going to bring the arms up. Come up onto the toes and then just let go. Just let the arms swing. Just bounce at the back. And again, up onto the toes, nice and tall. Extend, extend, extend. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. And go. And just let that breath out as you come back down. And again, up, 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 up. Tall, tall, tall. Look up. Breathe in through the nose, and as he falls over, down. Let everything go. Let's do two more of those. So up, 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 up on the toes. Extend, extend, extend. Let it all go. And one more. Up, 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 up. And again, just a little bit of shake out. Shake, 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 shake. Keeping the feet about shoulder width apart. A little bit of bend in the knees again. Tall through the spine. So we're really working on that rotation through that nice tall spine. So as we rotate, we're creating space between each of those vertebrae. And we're just going to start letting the arms just swing, hit the kidneys, hit the abdomen. The movement or the power is coming from the hips. So my hip leads, my arms follow. So I'm not moving my arms and not moving my hip. Hip leads, arms follows. And you keep tall through the spine. So really keep lifting up through the spine. At the same time, you've got just that little bit of bend in the knees. Tall through the spine. The head can go with it. Drive from the hip. So hip leads. Keep tall through the spine. Should be nice on that lower back, mid back, upper back. You might get a few little creaks and crunches. Tall, tall, tall. Bending the knees a little bit, giving the knees. So again, you're really connecting to the ground, and at the same time you're really connecting through the sky, creating some vibration as you hit back of the body, front of the body. You can bring now your hands to hit just underneath the collarbone. Again, it's driven from the hips. So my arms are literally just going with the flow. Swinging hips, let the head go if you want the head to go. And then you can actually bring it up to shoulders as well. Shoulder, tap the top of the shoulder. Get that vibration through the neck, still driving through the hips. And then come back down to collarbone, chest. Clear any of that blocked energy, blocked tension. And then bring the arms back down, around the waist, hitting the back of the body. I'll show you from the back, so keep going. Hitting the back, hitting the kidneys, keeping tall through the spine. And then just slow it down. And as you slow it down, you can almost just let the arms float. So we're working on rotation. And slow, slow, and then just let the arms come to rest by the side. Connect again, ground, sky, nice and tall through the spine. Let the arms rest by the side. We're going to work on a spine wave again, because again we talk about the spine and we really want to protect the spine, but we don't want the spine to be locked and tightened, because otherwise that is going to actually overstress the spine. Many of you will do a cat-cow in yoga where you're doing that on the floor, which is great. This one we're going to do similar, but it's standing. So again, a little bit of give in the knees. You bring your arms up to this position here. So as we do the extension, you pull the elbows down and you arch the back, lean back, and then as you come into flexion and round the back, you tuck the pelvis under and round the back in that position. Extend and lengthen and flex and round. I'm going to show you from the side, so keep going. Softness, the knees bend all of the time. Extend, flexion, contract, and extend and contract. So it's really working the spine. Extend, crown up, crown up, crown up. Keep tall, keep tall, keep tall. Feel that extension, particularly through the upper back, the thoracic spine, and contract. So lengthen, 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 extend. You can look back and contract. Tuck the pelvis round the back. Let's do it a couple more times. Extend and round. Tuck the pelvis and extend and round. Again, with these movements, we're stretching, but I don't want you to force that stretch or pull that stretch or create any excess stress and strain. So you should be able to breathe through all of these extensions and contractions. If you're holding the breath, then you're just going a little bit too far. And also when you're doing this one, when we're extending, don't just think of compressing here in the lower back. So you're actually extending from the thoracic spine upwards. So you're almost lengthening that lower back, even though it goes into a little bit of a curve there. So we're really extending up and reaching back. It's good. Give your hands a little bit of shape, a little bit of a move if you need a little bit of a movement as well. So we've extended and contract. Let's also do some rotation through the spine. So we're going to balance, again, a little bit of giving the knees. You're going to bring your arms to this position here. And we're going to lead with the hip. So I'm going to mirror you, so we'll go to the right. So you bring that left hip forwards and you're looking round. Hip, lower back, thoracic spine. Then you can look over that right shoulder and then come back to center. And then we go to the left. So hip, right hip comes forwards, lower back, ribs, thoracic spine. Look, keep tall through the spine here. And then back to center. So all the time you're lengthening the spine upwards. Let's just keep doing that in your own time. Again, not pushing too far where you're straining. So we want to make sure that we keep breathing easy. No holding of the breath. Leading with the hip, then the lower back, then the mid back, then the upper back, then the neck. Keep tall, keep tall, keep tall. All the time lengthening towards the sky, lifting the crown towards the sky, keeping the shoulders down so the shoulders aren't hunching up. Let's do one more each side. Tall, 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 tall. Keep tall through the spine, grounded through the feet. And then come back to center. And then let the arms rest by the side. Walk the feet in. Should feel really nice. So we've done extension, flexion and rotation through the spine, preparing ourselves for our squats and our crawls and our presses. We're going to do a balance practice now. So I don't think we've done this one before in these sessions. You are going to take your feet hip width apart, and it's a push and a pull, if you like, on a balance, on a single leg balance. So let's stabilize, actually bring your feet a little bit closer. Let's go fist width apart. Let's stabilize on our right side. Now, as we stabilize on our right side, actually I'm going to mirror you. So stabilize on your right side. You're going to push with the left arm forwards, lifting that left leg, and you're going to pull back with the right arm. So it's almost like you're punching forwards, and then you're going to do the same the other way around. So you're going to balance, push, and then swap sides, and balance, push, and swap sides, and balance. So you're pushing with the same arm forwards as you're lifting the knee, you're pulling back with the opposite. Balance, push, balance, push, balance, push and pull. Don't forget you're pulling as well. So balance, focus on the pull now. So balance, pull that opposite arm back. Balance, pull that arm back. Let's do one more each side. Balance nice and slow. fluid, efficient movement. And then rest there. Take a few minutes just to let the body and the breath settle. And then we're going to do the same, but we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So we bring our feet fist width together. So if you are lifting the right knee, you are pushing with the left arm and pulling back with the right arm. So this was what almost like marching. So we're just doing the opposite. The other time we were just doing same arm, same leg lifting or pushing. Now we're doing opposite. Balance, push, pull. Balance, push, pull. Smooth, fluid movement. Again, connecting to the ground, lengthening through the spine, tall through the spine. So keep going, I'll show you from the side. Keep tall through the spine. So we're not rounding, it's nice and tall through the spine here. Get that rhythm going. Tall, and he falls over. That was a bit quick. Tall, shoulders down. So you're rotating through the spine. And let's just do one more each side. Push, pull. So really have that intention of pushing one arm forwards or pushing forwards and pulling back. So you can do push, pull just with your own resistance rather than using, you don't need to use bands. And I think I've done 2 more each side, but we'll take a little break there. Good. Shake out again. Let the breath settle. If you need to grab a drink, now is the time to catch a drink. Let the body settle, and then we'll go into our little squat routine. Okay, we will start off by taking the feet about shoulder width apart. Again, a little bit of give in the knees. Bring your hands to this position. And as we squat down, you're bringing your hands down towards the floor. Now, if you can only get to here, that's fine. If we can get a little bit deeper, that's good. And you can put your hands down. And then as we come up, your hands float up. So just as deep as you can, we are lowering our center of gravity. So I'm not tilting forwards and reaching down to the ground. I'm lowering my center of gravity. Opening those hips. Then just let the arms float up. So again, really fluid movement. Bit like that spine wave, but obviously on a larger scale. As deep as you can. Now remember, if you start to hold the breath, if your breath isn't fluid, then you're going a little bit too far. It's really not about forcing. If you force your body to do something, it'll just tighten up. It'll just go, no, I don't want to do that. Your muscles and your tendons will just tighten to stop your body or stop you from damaging your body. So make sure you're just going as deep as you can comfortably. Keep going. Floating up, extending the spine, coming down to the ground. Extending, letting the arms float up, nice and soft movement. Down to the ground. Extending. Pushing through the legs as you come up. Really use those legs. Strong legs. Strong hips. Make sure your knees glide over the toes, so your knees aren't dropping in like this. Actually, I'm all in black on a black mat, so hopefully you can see okay. So knees open, glide over the toes, just go as comfortable as you can. If the breath starts to change quite dramatically, if you start gasping, panting, you stop. And then let's come to a rest there. Nice, should feel good on the hips. Okay, let your breath settle. And then we're going to do, I'll show you from the side. So I'll show you first and then we can all join in. So you're squatting down, but this time we're just leading with the right hand and then the left hand. We just transfer that weight forwards and then we push back and we come back up. So we're squatting down. This time I'm leading with my left hand. And then I'm stepping forward with my right hand. I'm transferring the weight forwards. So I'm just putting some weight load through that upper body. Come back up. I'm in this comfortable squat position here. I'm in a comfortable squat position to slide back up. Right, so I'll do this. So leading with the right hand, left hand. Shift that weight forwards, push back into the heels, come back up, leading with the left hand. So that left hand is going to the ground. You can rock off the heels, right hand, weight forwards, push back, come back up. Again, if you can only get to here, just do that. Step back, come back up. You can do left hand, right hand. You're reaching and rotating through that spine. Push back through the heels. Come back up. Let's do one more. Each side. Right hand, left hand. Push back. Come back up. Tall through the spine, you're lowering your center of gravity. Left hand, right hand, push back, nice deep squat. Come back up, beautiful, that's good. Should feel really good in the hips. And relax there a second. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out. Again, if you need to get a drink, grab a drink. And then we're going to do 3 steps. I'll show you this side. So hip width apart, or shoulder width apart, sorry, a little bit more. We'll start with the left hand this time. So we'll go left hand, right hand, and then we'll do another step with the left hand. Let's all do this together. So we start left hand, reach down, and then we go right hand. Now we're doing that extra step forwards, left hand. Good. Nice and strong there. Push back onto the heel of that right hand, the heel of the left hand. Sit into that nice deep squat. Slide back up. Think of this as smooth, fluid, flowing movement. So we go right hand, left hand. Reach with that left hand. Reach with that right hand, stay there a second, push back to the heel of the left hand, the heel of the right hand, sit in that nice deep squat, push through the heels and come back up. Let's do one more each side. So we go in left hand, right hand, reach with that left hand, stay there a second, push back to the heel of the right hand, heel of the left hand, deep squat, slide back up. One more, the hips should be feeling really good now. And we go right hand, left hand, right hand, stay a second, push back to the heel of the left hand, the heel of the right hand, stay in that squat, there's my knees cracking, and you push back up. Good, and take a break there. Again, remember with that, really don't want it forced. It's hard work, but it shouldn't be strain. If you're straining, then just do a lower squat. Use a surface so you can squat onto a surface and push back up rather than actually straining yourself. It's not about can I get into that deep squat. It's go to where you are comfortable, where it's challenging, but where you are comfortable. We will add to that the little bit of a press up. So we're going to go for that 3 steps and a press up. So take your moment, take your time, let the breath settle. Quite a lot of work going on here. Tall through the spine. So I'll show you one first and then we'll practice it all together. So we'll start with the right hand. Right hand, left hand, right hand. Now when you're in this position, we're just going to give a little bit of a press. So just get the elbows go as much as you can comfortably. Push back up, heel of the left hand, fold these hips back. So we're not up here when we're coming back. Fold the hips back, heel of the right hand. You can rock yourself into that deep squat position and then come back up. So the idea is at any time during this movement is that you're not throwing yourself from the next to the next stage. It's all about you're in control of this movement. So let's do that together. Get yourself set, nice and wide at the hips, tall through the spine. We'll start right hand. So slowly lower yourself down. Right hand, left hand, step that right hand forward. So we're in a little bit of a rotation, a little bit of an angle. Press, push back up, heel of the left hand, heel of the right hand, sit, push back up. And then we'll go left hand, left, right, left, press deep as you can comfortably, push yourself back up, heel of the right hand, heel of the left hand, come back up. One more each side, let's go for it. Nice and slow, breathing easy. Right hand, step. Think of a cat stalking its prey. Slow, slow, breathing easy. Fold those hips back. Push that hand back. Sit into a nice deep squat. Come back up. One more, left hand first. Left hand, right hand, left hand, press, slow, push, push, balance. Really use those heels as strong legs, push back into the ground. Excellent, really, really good. Take a moment and let's give ourselves a little bit of a shake again. So just let the knees go, let the heels go into the ground, arms, head. Just let any tension go. Good. And then let's just finish off. Knees soft, arms circle up. bringing all of that energy into the body, grounding yourself, opening. See if we can breathe with the movement, so just breathing in through the nose. Just the amount of air that you need, so no excess, no necessarily any heavy breathing. See if we can just calm the breath, slow the breath with the movement, so breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and in and out. Let's do 2 more. Extend and open. Thank yourself for all the work you've just done. Quite a challenging session. Lots of work going on. Really getting your body energized and prepared. Rest the hands on the belly. Bring your feet together. And we will finish there. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching, joining in the class as always. Back again next week at 8:30 on Tuesday for our focus on breath work, and again next Thursday for our focus on movement. Thank you again all for joining the class. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.